I cannot believe this. Like, I am so. You ever just been so freaking frustrated you don't know what to do? I literally, I don't know what to do, guys. I do not know what to do. I do not freaking know what to do. Like, this plant is stressing me the hell out. Excuse my French. Like, it looks good and healthy. Then all of a sudden, all of these dang gone leaves. Look at this, y'all. I need help. I don't know what to do. I don't feel as bad because I only spent $9 on it. But at the end of the day, it's like every day. Like I don't get it because something is growing. Let me show y'all this. Let me because I can't. Like I'm really I don't know what to do. Look at this, y'all. Look at this foolishness. I gotta pull this away from the light. Hold on, y'all. In order for y'all to see it, because the camera. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me unplug this. That would be smart, right? Dang it, girl. Okay. Look at this foolishness. Look. This is starting to turn yellow. 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 I just pulled a little yellow one off. All of these are nice and fresh and green, right? This is, y'all, I don't, ugh. Okay. So y'all know I got this. I got this, right? But I put it in different spaces. Everybody said, oh, this is great. This tells you. So when it was telling me that it was dry, I literally did a watering where I went in a circle, okay? In a circle. Because my husband didn't water it in a circle or something like that when I was gone. But that's the last time I watered it. Some of it will go straight to the middle where it says moist, and some will go all the way over to wet. All the way. You can't see me. Beverly, I usually never, like, my mom-in-law has like a jungle at her house. And she told me she never repots unless she really has to, unless she said you can literally see like a whole bunch of roots, like the holes at the bottom, if you see a whole bunch of roots coming out, or what else she said. It was two reasons, but this plant doesn't have either of those reasons. And I've never really repotted. And I noticed the ones that I have repotted, like when I brought them home and repotted them, they didn't last long. So I've stopped repotting plants because she said the trauma of certain plants, they can't take that. It's like you don't know how long they've been in the pot that they've been in it at the store. Then you bring it home and you repot it again. Excuse me, it could be too much trauma. I'm frustrated because I seen these starting to slowly yellow, and now they're really getting yellow. And let me show y'all. Let me show y'all how this thing has been doing. Now I know because it's big, this can happen. Now watch this. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it right here. Now they say go around different spaces because it's different stalks in this pot. So watch this. We're gonna get all the way down. See that? It says moist. Now this is supposed to be a plant that don't like to be wet like that. So I'm like, okay, we don't want wet, we want moist. But then some spots, watch, we're gonna go over here. See, that says wet, which is funny because all of these, you would think that these little ones would go yellow first before this one that's so high up is. I don't know. I feel like I don't need to water it, right? So it says wet there. And then I'm going to move over and I'm going to go to another spot. I'm going to go right here. Still saying wet. Is it overwatered maybe? It was dry before. Look, now look at this. This spot. You see what I'm saying? Like and I know the meter not acting up because it's not giving the same reading all over. So it's switching up. So it's saying dry on this side. Now let me see something. Wait a minute. I might have answered my own. Hold on. Because nope, because it's, well, is this coming off of that stock? Let me see what stock this is coming off. Now I'm noticing the ones off of these are fine. The ones off of this main one are the ones that's turning yellow. This one right here, you see, which say wet. So this is all from this main one, wet. This one is off of there. This one is actually off of there as well. And it said it didn't like a whole bunch of light. So my room was perfect because it gets light only when I open the windows. But it gets like a regular light. And it says it doesn't like to be watered often. But look, See, this is growing. Look how fast. Now watch this, and I say within a week, this will be open and big. This one right here is the new one. This, no, not that one. This one is a new one. And look, a new leaf is already coming in. So the plant grows fast. What do y'all think I should do? I don't know if I should water it again, or if I should just bottom feed. I'm really thinking bottom feed. The reason I say that, because when you bottom feed, the plant sucks up what it wants. So I'm thinking, I know I'm going to lose these leaves. I know I am. And I hate the look of them. You see the difference between this, how vibrant green this is, and then you got this right here? I hate the look of that. So I want to cut that off. Do y'all suggest that? That's what I've been doing. And that, look at that. That's just yellow. Yellow. So that's 1, 2. And they're big leaves. It's going to look like a little ball-headed plant in a minute. And this one, these are 3 big leaves that are yellowing. But they're all from this main freaking stalk. And I'm seeing that this is saying that this stalk is wet. So I feel like they're overwatered. This stalk is overwatered. Oh, I bottom feed. Okay, let me talk to you. Let me switch this around. Beverly, I bottom feed. This plant here is a bottom fed plant. I did a video on bottom feeding. This plant here is a bottom fed plant. These 2 here are bottom fed. This one is a bottom fed plant. And this one is a bottom fed plant. And I love the fact that I haven't had any problems with these. And the only thing, Beverly, is when you're doing the bottom feed, you have to find something big enough to sit the plant in. So do you think, Beverly, that I should bottom feed even with the condition they're in now? Or should I wait a little while? Should I cut those stems? Tell me what you think. Should I cut those stems off that are yellowing and wait it out a little bit? Or I don't know. Some cane plants hold water in their stems, so don't water too much. Let the dry. That's what I was thinking, to dry it out. The old leaves will die, right? Them yellow ones, right, Faye? You talking about the yellow ones? They're going to die? Y'all, it's frustrating because I love this plant. But the only part that I'm really excited about, being that when I say frustrated, I'm talking about, oh, every time I get up and see it yellow, and I'm like, oh gosh, it's so beautiful. And it's like it's starting to thin out more and more and more. The more I have to keep taking leaves off. And I haven't watered it since, oh my gosh, I can't even remember. I think I did a video the day I watered it, but it was like a couple weeks ago. Maybe try to separate the different stems. You think? I don't want no more. That means I got to find places to put them. I really don't. I think I got a decent amount of plants, and I just don't want to overcrowd with plants, which is a good thing for oxygen, but still having space to put them and somewhere to put them without somebody knocking them down or anything like that is going to be the problem I face. I don't have a huge home, but I also want it to be comfortable. So I'm just, y'all, I'm very frustrated. Like, I literally was just I got off the phone with one of my YT sisters, and I literally was looking at it like, I went upstairs to grab something. I'm looking at it like, are you serious? Like, I'm very frustrated with this plant. Like, it just doesn't look how it did when I first got it. Look at it. Let me turn it around. It's like starting to be all bare on this side, and it's just not the same. It's not the same. Like, when I turn it, it doesn't look so bad, but I'm so sad. Y'all, look at that big old leaf and that big old leaf that I have to get rid of. And then the other one that's down in the back. Why me? Why me? Like, I don't know. And it's tall. Y'all see how big it is? Like, I don't know, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. Hold on. Faye, yes, that's the problem. Yes, look, this is new growth. This is crazy. This plant ain't even 2 months old. This is a new leaf, like literally new. When I got this plant, it was looking like that inside of this one. It's that. Now it's one right there. And look, another one here. Another one here. And these babies are just growing like, and I just got rid of one. This was one that was at the bottom that I just had to take off. And these are babies. It's like this plant is different because it doesn't just grow. You know how some plants grow from the bottom or the top? This plant grows wherever it wants to grow. And I seen another new leaf somewhere else. Let me see. I seen another new leaf somewhere else in one of these plants. But yeah, Faye, it kind of just grows wherever it wants. And so that was the other thing that made me kind of not so sad, is the fact that it is still growing leaves, but yeah. And see, stuff like this, I don't like. It's still a good leaf, but it got damaged somehow, and I be wanting to cut that whole leaf off just because it just looked ugly to me. And this one is the one that had an issue, and I had to clip it. I think I clipped it on camera. And that one's still doing good. I don't. These leaves, look at my arm. My arm is big. I'm a big woman. This plant is bigger than you think. Like, this one long leaf is like the size of my freaking arm. Look at that, the length, my wrist all the way to the, these leaves are big. This plant is huge. For $9, I thought it was just a still of a deal, but I don't know what to do. I'm so frustrated, like literally to the point I want to cry, because I just feel bad when things die, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm trying. And I feel like I'm getting the hang of this green thumb thing, and I don't want to give up because I love how beautiful the plants look in my home, but this is really frustrating. Cut the yellow leaves. They won't come back. Okay. Oh, is that bad? You saying cut them, they won't come back? What you mean? Does that mean like it won't grow no more leaves because of that? Or just cut them? And I don't know. You have had a lot of new growth. He maybe try propagating the plant to try to save it. How do I propagated snake plants and I propagated pothos, but I've never propagated something like this with such a thick stalk. I don't know. That's what I thought, Sheila. That's what I thought. Once they start yellowing, it is what it is. I think somebody had said that in a video talking about, oh, when they're yellow, just leave them. And if they're getting enough sunlight, I said, I ain't never seen in all my life a yellow leaf turn back green, especially not no vibrant green. Do you see the difference? Especially not no vibrant green like that. Now, come on now. That's full of foolishness. But those are like kind of new. But as you know, all the ones I've been, I have taken off this plant so far about 8 or 9 leaves. I'm talking nice size, big ones like this. Okay. And they have been like in these little areas where you see like old little rubbish looking. It was a leaf there. It was a leaf here that I took off, a leaf there that I took off, a leaf over on the other side right here, a leaf here. Like, I took off multiple leaves. A lot of places where you see it looking like this right here, like this, that was a leaf that I took off. And I'm going to cut that, well, break it down or whatever. But yeah, I should cut it. I don't want to cause too much trauma. But yeah, those are leaves. And it's just like very frustrating because I don't know, y'all. Hold on, let me turn around. Okay. Have you got a humidifier or a humid room and shady room? Do you have a county extension office? What's that? What's a county extension office? Hey, Miss Victor. Have you got a humidifier? Aren't those what those are? Yeah, I do have a humidifier. And a room and shady room. Or a humid room and shady. No, I don't have no humid rooms. I do got a room with a window. It said when I first seen it, it said, don't like to be watered much. So that's why I was just waiting. That's why I got that water moisture meter to see when it's dry, but it's saying dry, moist, wet, like it's saying different things around the pot. They usually have garden clubs that can give advice on how to garden and care for plants. Okay, county office. Okay, I'm gonna look up that. So yeah, I don't know. I hate to cut those leaves off. I'm just feel like it's gonna look so, when you cut the stem, just cut above the little hump. Okay, like right here. Hold on, like right here, Faye. Like I did with this. Where was I? I was just showing y'all one. So when I cut this, so just cut like right here, this little part, just right above right there. And when I cut this one, just see how that look. That's another one. So when I cut this, just cut like right here. Is that what you're saying? When I cut this one, just cut like right there. Is that what you're saying? And this one I'll cut like right. Gosh, it's so thick and just, oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Look how thick this is. And so just cut here. Like, would those even do anything? Will something grow back if I don't? I don't know. Beverly, you can email me. You can email me. Hold on, let me turn this back around. At CPRForTheBody at Gmail. Email me, Beverly, so we can figure this out. I think they're called County Cooperative Extension Officers. I'll keep looking for you and I'll be back. Okay. Okay. When you cut the stems. Is that what you're talking about, Faye? I hate that I have to cut it. It's like beautiful on my white wall, my backdrop from my other channel. I love to have a plant with on that wall back there. But y'all, like, I don't know, I just get, like, with certain stuff, I was so happy to get that plant at such a great price. And now it's just like, I just knew, because it said low watering and low sunlight. It didn't need, like, a lot of sunlight. I was like, okay, perfect. It can go in my room. Because usually my curtains are closed unless, you know, I get up and I'm out the house and I open them or whatever. So it gets sunlight, but it's not like major sunlight all day, every day. You know what I mean? We have them in there. So they... My dad used to call them all the time to give advice about his shrubs and garden. Okay. All right. I'm definitely going to look into that up here because, yeah, that little meter moisture thing is not helping me at this point. And I don't want to take it downstairs. I don't want to bring it downstairs. My husband's like, maybe you need to come downstairs. And I'm like, no, I like it in my room. I'm like, shoot, I'm going to be done just stuck the snake plants because they don't be letting me down. Now, this one right here has been acting funky. And I really think that this plant was sick when I bought it. But I bought it for such a good price that it's not a big deal. It's kind of worth me trying to figure it out. And that's what I'm thinking as far as with that one. But this one has been giving me some issues. And I think I might be separating this because, yeah, it's been giving me issues. Like, look at this. Look, let me show y'all. Look at this. This right here, see this in the middle? I just had to take one off because it was leaning all the way over. So I'm going to try to propagate this not in water. Now, my daughter had a similar situation with the plants in her room. So I'm trying to propagate in soil instead of water. Beverly, have you done that? I'm trying to propagate them in soil. So I was going to wet the soil really good and put them back in some soil and just see how that works. My daughter plant hasn't, you know, got yellow or did anything crazy at this point. But it's not these or those. This used to be so full and it has gotten so thin because I had to keep getting rid of plants. I mean, leaves on it because I'll come in and it'll be a big, like, yellowish orange circle on it. And then it'll get bigger. Then all of a sudden down there, it start getting, it just looks, so I know it's sick, right? So I tried to take that one that had all that craziness out of it. And this is the remaining part of it. Now this is leaning and doing all this crazy stuff. But when I pull it out, it don't really have too many roots on it. I don't know what happened to the roots. So I thought these were one of the best plants to grow. And I think that you jinx me, Teresa, if you ever see this video, to my, oh, you got that green thumb. Girl, no, I don't. My thumb is it's not pure green. It is not even green yet. It is like yellow trying to turn green because, yeah, I'm trying, and I try to get plants that they say that are low maintenance. I try to get plants that they say that don't need a whole bunch of light, but I do see a lot of growth in this one as well. And you know, snake plants take a while to grow. So I see growth in this one as well. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm over it. But look at this big old stalk. Like, this is a lot of snake plant to just let go. So I'm trying to figure out. Girl, Home Depot and Lowe's don't be knowing what they talking about. Them people just work there. They don't be knowing nothing about plants. They just be thrown in them situations, I mean in them departments, and don't be really having no skill about no plant. They'll tell you that they sell. They be like, listen, we just work here. Some of them you might get lucky and find some, but not often, Sheila. Rooting hormones powder will help it grow roots faster, but yes, soil will work fine. Can also grow in. I like this one. I'm gonna be taking this out, and I say in a couple of weeks this is gonna be ready. This is a one I took out from my other plant, cedar roots. I needed to get a little bit more, but I know how to propagate a pothos, and I propagated several snake plants off of that one. And this one now is gonna be time for me to take out. Hold on, for me to take out. Let me let y'all see that one. For me to take out and repot because it's getting too big for this pot. But this is a propagated little one I had got from Aldi's. Oh, this stick was in there to hold this leaf up, but yeah, but so yeah. I propagated these, but and this is a baby that came from that one that I propagated. But look, ain't this weird? Look at this one leaf. Now these all grew together. It's 6 little leaves in there. This the only leaf that grew that long. And this one's still struggling. And then I got 1, 2, 3 more down there that still ain't even really popped up. So I know how to propagate snake plants. And I love the look of snake plants. But I'm trying to, you know, broaden my plant growth horizon by trying to just implement other plants. And this thing growing like crazy. It was this one leaf that was damaged. This one leaf here. My daughter had killed the plant. These are plants that her grandmother gave, both of them, each one. Naya's died completely. I was able to save RIZZY'S. All of these were not present. It was one leaf just like that. Now I got all these. And this little bad boy is a real strong plant because I just knew this was going to die. I knew it was going to die. And it's been holding on. And it's like really thick like a succulent. It's like really, ooh. Let me stop touching stuff with my heavy hands. So I done cracked a little bit of leaf. So yeah, I'm not talking about the regular workers. I'm talking about the people in the nursery at Lowe's. Girl, I don't went in the nursery and be asking questions. They're like, I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know, but my daughter, and they be giving you other information. Could you do a plant tour? I don't got that many plants, do I? I guess one day I could do that. I guess I could do that one day. Beverly, email me the different plants. See, I like a tropical looking plant. I don't really like plants that have little baby leaves and stuff. Now, this one I do love. Oh, I forgot. This one I do love. This in my kitchen. This grew really fast. And this plant is one of our most finicky plants. Has to be watered often, and if you don't, it will droop all the way down. And then somebody that don't know plants would think this was completely dead and want to throw it in the trash. It does like a peace lily. Like literally everything falls and it's drooped all around, all around these. Do you feed your plants? Nope, never did. My mom-in-law doesn't either. It's a preference. It's like with a child. There's no 100% right way rule to anything. It's more so of making sure that you do certain things that are a necessity. You get what I'm saying? Because I thought I had to put fertilizer. I thought I had to do this. I had to do that. My mother-in-law, if you see her freaking plants, I'm talking gorgeous, big. I'm talking about leaves bigger than my head, like very beautiful plants. She has like a little tropical oasis in front of her picture windows, or little area. And I would say, Mom, what kind of fertilizer I need to get? She'd be like, all I use is Miracle-Gro. I'd be like, Mom, what do I need to repot it? No, you don't. Leave it in this pot. If it's not doing anything, and you know what I'm saying, leave it in this pot, and you don't want to repot it. As soon as you get it, you want to let it get acclimated to your home for at least a month or so. And so, yeah, so I'd be trying to ask her questions. And like she at work right now. So I just was frustrated looking at this. Like, I don't know what to do. But I don't think my mom has snake plants. And I don't know if she has this. I don't think she even had this one either. She might, though, because she got a lot of plants with big leaves. This person, do you feed your plants? I have bought this for RIZZY. RIZZY picked this out. So this is RIZZY'S plant. It was supposed to go back in her room, and it never did. I just kind of set this in there and made it part of the decor. But yeah, this little thing ain't no joke. This little thing is so finicky, but it's easy to grow. It's not a huge, it's not a fast grower, but it grows well. But we've had this for a little while, so it's doing this thing. Every now and then I gotta pull off some little dry leaves. But other than that, it's not really, a bad plant to have. And the little pink colors and stuff. I think we paid, hold on, I think the price still on it. Yeah, this was $5.98 from. Yep. It's a. See, don't even say exotic angel. That's it. 15 tropical wick. This is, we know it's ready to get water when this is dry. I like plants like that have the wicks in them. They say you could put them in yourself, and I've seen people do it. I just never thought to try to go through all that for all my plants. But yeah, when these get dry, or they feel dry, like these are like, they kind of semi-damp, not really. But it's gonna be time to water him in a little bit. Like I say, in the next day or so, it'll be time to water him. So yeah, this is the one that I had to cut out of this plant today. I don't know. This looked like it could possibly be 1, 2, 3. This could be several plants. Look at this. This could actually be several plants. Let me turn this around. Look, we got one here. We got this little stalk here. This leaf, I don't know what's going on with that. That's just in there. This little stalk. And then you got that little leaf by itself. And you have this leaf by itself. But then you got this stalk here. So it's like multiple plants in this thing. Now, Beverly, when you do like soil propagation, what is your recommendation for soil propagation? What is your recommendation? The soil have to be really, really wet when you do that, or no? Yeah, so I'm frustrated, y'all. I'm gonna cut them off today. I don't know. I'm scared to water it. I'm scared to water it. Beverly, do you think I should water it or wait a little while? When I do water it, I'm going to do bottom feed. I'm going to bottom feed it. I'm going to stick it in something that's big enough for, you know, it to suck up whatever it needs to suck up. Because it is dry now, Beverly. That is something. It is dry. Like when I touch around them little holes, it is dry. So I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, I'm going to bottom feed it. I'm going to bottom feed it. I thank you ladies so much for your help, because your girl is frustrated. When I say I'm frustrated, I was in the middle of doing a project showing you guys the transition of the plastics, getting the plastics and stuff out of here and replacing them with the stainless steel and how it looks in there and all that. And I'm getting ready to go do a project in the living room that I need to get done, because we supposed to be going to go pick up the sofa tomorrow. They charge so much for delivery. I will go to Home Depot, get me one of those vans for $19.99, get it because it's right by Home Depot, and go back home, get it back to them within an hour, because they just charge too much. So we're probably gonna do that tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to add sand and perlite to soil and keep it moist. Oh, really, Beverly? That's too much for my life. Oh, gosh. That means I have to take it all out just to put all that stuff in there? Oh, Lord Jesus. See, that was one reason why I didn't want to go through plants and maybe fertilize it. But remember, it might be because it is cold at them. It is cold at the moment. You talking about cold in my house? Cold where? Beverly, you gotta email me. You gotta email me, because I'm frustrated and I don't know. I didn't sign up for doing all this extraness. All the other plants that's growing good. I didn't put all that in them, and I don't want to. But if I have to, I don't know. I ain't even gonna say I will, but I think about it. I think about it, because I love it and it's so pretty. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Look at y'all, the banana bread from yesterday. No, it's not over. Is this plant overheat? It's not over by a heat vent. It's not over by a window. It's not over by AC vent. It's not over by anything. It's just in the corner of my room. You know, I had it in a way so if the heat did, not the heat, but if the sun did come through, it wasn't be straight on the plant. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, Faye. I don't know. I just hate that I have to cut those leaves off. I hate that I have to do that. Like, that's something that's really got me feeling some type of way. It really does. Like, it's like it's going to be bald head. Ain't going to be nothing to this plant after a while. And I hate plants that look like that. I do not like skimpy looking plants. I've seen people with plants and they're like, oh, this is such and such. And I'm like, See, I can hold on to this one a little bit longer, even though it still seems like it, yeah, it needs to go. But look, it's like looking skimpy. It's literally looking skimpy, and I do not like that. See, I will get frustrated and give up, like, because it's not giving me that tropical, you know, big tropical look that I want. I really don't want to cut this one, but it's yellow. Dang it, man. Look at this. Look how big. Look, just look. Look at that. Like, that looks so skimpy to me. Like, it literally looks so skimpy. I do not like this. Because it's like uneven. It's all on one side. Like, I don't know. I can be anal about stuff. I really am. And yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at this. Like, look. And this one. Let's not forget. I'm not feeling this. I'm not. I promise you, I think, you know why? I don't mind trying to figure it out, but when I want it to be a part of the decor and it does not look right to me or it does not look good and I have to look at it not looking good, then I will be like, hey, mom, you can have this plant, or hey, somebody, you can have this, because I like it to look right. Like even with the snake plant, it has gotten so thin. I feel like the pot was too big. Snake plants like to be root bound and they like pot bound. They do. Most of them do. So I'm going to take, I think the pot is too big for it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to take and consume it and condense it down in a smaller pot. And hopefully that works, because I needed to do that anyways, because the plant things I'm going to be building on the side of my couch, these bomb plant stands like the ones on my nightstand, I'm gonna build two of them, one for that Chinese evergreen and then one for this. And so I need this to be smaller, so I'm gonna find some plastic liners, but I'm gonna put it in like the 10 bucket looking thing and paint it a certain color so it have that contrast. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I got my soil, it's right there and everything. But I can do a snake plant. It fell out. It literally fell out, y'all. This thing is heavy. Okay, Beverly, what to do with this? Beverly, what to do with this? Thought I smelled something. Look at that, Beverly. Beverly, what the heck to do with this? Like, I'm over this. I'm so over this. Now I see why people just stick to faux plants, but I love them. I love the, you know, can I put this back in soil or do it have to have roots? What you think, Beverly? And these are so pretty and green and vibrant. And these are like the biggest ones in there. Y'all, what is going on with my thumb? It's turning brown again. Like, this is bullshit, Nicks. Turn the pot now and again to allow both sides to grow. When the bottom leaves grow, it will come back. You know what, Sheila? You're fired. You're fired, Sheila. You laugh. Have you checked for any bugs? No bugs. Thank God. I always check for bugs before I even bring the plant home. I don't play, because I had a little bug situation before. Have you checked for bugs? I like me a full plant. Right. When the bottom leaf grow. Okay, Faye, that's what I was thinking, but that's going to take some time. Turn the pot on. Okay, playing it left out. Join the club. Girl, look how pretty. Like, I am so mad. And it was growing, so something was going on down in there. But how would just do that, though? Like, what is this? It got one root. Oh my gosh. I'm mad. Okay, I'm gonna have to call my husband, because he gonna have to go find. He gonna have to go to Dollar Tree to see if he could find some of them 10 buckets for me, because this ain't the business right here. This is not the business. Because I don't want to replant it and replant it again. That's what I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to do that. So I have to figure this out. Who's still here? I'm sorry, y'all. You can put it back in the pot, but you can wrap it in peat moss. Okay, you saying I could put it back in a pot, Beverly? I'm going with a smaller pot. I definitely am, because this pot is too big for what I'm going to do anyways. And that's why I bought the soil to fix this. It got a little bit of, no, that ain't root. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. This just seems so beautiful. I just feel like it's still healthy and I don't want to lose it. Yeah. I don't know. Who's still here? I ain't got no peat moss. Beverly, why are you trying to make me spend money, girl? Peat moss. I ain't got no peat moss, Beverly. I ain't got no peat moss. I ain't got no whatever you call that stuff. And I ain't got whatever you said. You said fertilize something. So I don't remember what you said. Hold on. Fertilizer and you said something else. Perlite. Yeah. I don't got neither one of those. So this bad boy is really pissing me off. I hope it acts right. I'm going to wait before I put this in water. For now, let me see. I can stick it in my little, this probably going to be too. Well, that's what I'm going to put it at for now until I repot it. So you thinking I can still put it in, I can still repot this. So Beverly, I have to put peat moss around this in order to put it back in the pot, because I don't want to keep it in this glass. Well, that's actually not a glass. This is an old candle, but I use this for propagating and stuff. Y'all, that's where my glass went. I'm going crazy. I was like, one of my glasses missing. That's where it is right there. But anywho, so you might hear that in another video. Y'all know what I'm talking about when y'all see the video. So yeah, I wanted to put this in soil. It seemed like when you cut them and put them in water, it starts getting soggy and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna stick this in there too, just because. But some people say they like to let theirs dry out and then, Beverly, do you propagate yours? Do you let this part dry out first and then put it in to water? Do you think it's better to, because I noticed with those, with the one with the lime green around them, it's easy to propagate. Those ones, but these ones been kind of difficult. These don't propagate as easy as the one with the lime green line around them. And what I was trying to do is see if I can let this dry out and calcify, because they say it's good to do that with certain propagating. Would you recommend me let this calcify and then put it in the water? What you think, Beverly? Because I did stick it in there, but I took it out. What you think? Y'all rock. I thank y'all for joining me, because your girl is really frustrated. And I'm supposed to be doing a project, which I will get it done. I let mine dry out like a succulent. Okay, and then put it in water. So, ooh. But this one should be fine, right? Because Faye said put it in water. I think this, I've never put one in water with all this, stuck like this. So let this dry out like a succulent and then put it in water. Right, Bev? Is that what you're saying? I see you say yes, but I want to make sure it's to that question before I say anything else. So let this dry out like a succulent, put it in water. These are fine. And it has a new baby in there. See it? Yes, that will be fine because it has a stump, but you have to let the other one dry out. Bam! Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Bev. Thank you, Bev. Go, Bev. Go, Bev. Go, Bev. Go, Bev. You're going to help me get this right. My thumb is going to turn back green. Green because it's yellow going brown. Going brown. Yeah, because it's definitely going to be going brown in a minute. Y'all going to come in my house and I'm like, I said screw it. No more real plants. Fake plants it is. Because I have some fake plants that I love. Y'all know this one right here is one of my babies. And people swear this thing is real. Isn't it so gorgeous? It used to be stone, but I painted it black, mate. I love it. Like these type, I'm not getting rid of. I love my faux plants. Like this, not getting rid of. Then now you know. Well, you not don't really know these are fake, but because you could put the stones in like this on a succulent. But isn't that gorgeous? I had did these things some time ago. I showed you this one I got flat, but you can kind of move them and make them look full or whatever. So yeah, I love my little faux succulents. I'm sorry, because that was projects that I created. So I like to mix my real with the fake. So that's just what it is. Let's see. You just reminded me that I need to plant a piece of rosemary that's in a glass. Oh, we had rosemary in our garden. So bomb. I like to mix the fake. All right, Bev. That's my sister, Bev. Girl, yes. Because people don't know. They be like, oh, is that real? Now, I think people be a little extra when they come. Y'all know that black tree that I got that I was wiping off in the last video? The video I posted today, the part 2 of the room remodel, I posted today. Tomorrow y'all should get part 3, depending on how much I get to edit, because I got 2 projects I got to do, but I can't do them till my husband come back. So they be like, is that real? Now, am I going crazy? But did somebody ever see a black plant before, a real growing live black plant? I'm like, either I'm going crazy and I just miss some things in life, or you just that slow to really think that that big old tree is a real tree. I mean, is it me, or is it just me? That's all I'm saying. It's so dusty around my house. When he sanded the floors, it got everything dusty. I had to wipe all my plants off. Now I do know that wiping the plants off is good because they can suffocate. I love plants. They look right. These are so cute and they so dusty. I'm trying to dust them off. And I do wipe my plants off. And with some of them in between waterings like succulents, I like to spray them with my plant water, which is water that I let sit over like 24 hours at least to get all the chlorine and stuff to evaporate in the air. But I like these little succulents. I think they're cute. What do you wipe your plants with? Microfiber towel and plant water. Just the same water I water them with. I use a microfiber towel that I got specifically for them. And I got a spray bottle that has the same water that I water them with. Is that a good thing? That's what I've been doing. Because I know they say it's good to, in between, give them a little drink in between. My hubby's going to Dollar Tree to see if he could find the galvanized little pots for me to put this plant in. If not, I'm going to have to, I got a plant downstairs, a bucket downstairs. But let me show y'all. Hold on, I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. I'm going to try to see if I still have this one thing. I don't know if it's deep enough, though. Hold on. See, I was going to repot it in something like this, but I think this is going to be too, I think it's going to be too small. Don't you? I don't know. But I would need 2 like this if I did. Do you use cover pots? What is that? What's that, Beth? What is that? Cover pots. You think this too small, Bev? Because these are at Dollar Tree. And if I could find another one, I can probably use these for those things I was talking about. Nah, I don't think that's deep enough. I don't know. Depends on how much I need to put below. I don't know. I'm about to give up. I don't know. These don't let me down. I can't wait to repot this because within a month or 2, it's going to have like a lot more. This, let me show you. All these came from that plant that I got. No, actually, these came from that new one I got from, I want to say Aldi's, but this is a propagated plant. And this is. These are propagated snake plants. This was propagated from 2 leaves, and now look at it. It is doing its thing. Remember I made this because the one broke, and I glued it together and wrapped it. I don't know if y'all can see, but the pot is broken. So I broke up, but you can't tell from the way I did it. And this was a propagated baby girl. And it is growing really well. And I see another little leaf about to pop up. Look at that little tinky thing. Look at this little one. But no, it's one littler than that. Like, I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right there. It's so little. What's this? This is propagated. Okay. I have no clue what this is right here. Bev, have you ever seen this? I have no clue. Faye, have you ever seen this? This is not, I don't know. It just grew a whole nother different type of plant within the plant. I don't know what it is. These, I don't have to bother. I water them every couple weeks. They do me fine. But this snake plant, I just think something, I got to figure it out. But that right there, I'm about ready to punch it in the leaf. I am. Now this is from, that little plant is from, look at this one. This is the one I got from Amazon. And this is my first plant that I ever bought, which I spreaded it out and I took some off of. That's where that got plant from. And then some of the ones in Naya's room and the one in my bathroom all came from this plant. So this is from the bathroom. And this has got tall leaves. Like, I love snake plants. I love snake plants. And my 2 baby succulents, the real ones, are doing really good. Remember how tiny these was? When I first got these, it was tiny. They're growing. Succulents grow kind of slow, but they're growing. So that's that. But I'm trying. I can't wait to get ready to propagate these. I like propagating these because these are ones I like to give as gifts. If I go to housewarming or I got to bring somebody a gift for something at the hospital or something. I hate to say hospital, but I don't know. I think giving somebody a gift of something that's alive when they're not feeling well is pretty cool. And that used to be something I used to do when I used to do personal training. If I had any clients that went into the hospital, I would bring them a live plant. Because every time you get that plant, you always think of me. And when it grows and does good and stuff, you'll always think of me. What size plant did this come from, sis? Faye? This? Pot, you mean? This one? It's bigger, Faye, but I feel like it's too big for this plant. Like, I feel like this is just too big. It's overkill. I feel like with all of my other plants that are snake plants, when they're in smaller confined spots, they seem to grow faster. Like, see that one right there? That pot is little, but look how many leaves are coming out of it, and they tend to grow bigger and fuller. Like, look how little this pot is. It ain't even bigger than my hand. And this thing is just growing and growing. And I was told by a guy, he said that they like to be confined. They like that tightness. They like that feeling. And there's a lot of little babies coming up out of this one. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying. What's what? Decorative pots like painted pots. Do you use cover pots? Because I'm thinking to buy one decorative pots like painted pots. Oh, I always just set my pot in a vase. Like, all of my plants are in their original. Like, let me show you this one. Oh, that's my husband probably calling me about the galvanized things. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So did you see the pot, Faye, that I was talking about? Okay, see this one? I love this pot. Love it, love it, love it. This plant is still in its original pot. It's just sitting in here. It's not, you see what I'm saying? And it actually is in another pot. So when I water it, I take this out and I water it. And this is from Lowe's. I like how they have like the little planters, but then they have the pots. So, yep. And you can see the root, so it's good to bottom feed that one. And oh, it doesn't say anything. So it's just sitting in there, which it could just sit like this if I wanted it to. But I just love the look of, and this is just a pot. It used to have another plant that it died. Did it die or did I get what? Yeah, I gave it to my mom-in-law. I didn't like it anymore. So yeah, I'll give a plant away in a minute when it don't look like how I want it. So it's probably a little bit of dirt from this. And basically, all I did was just put this, oh, I got a lip in it. Let me see if I could. All I did was just put the plant inside of it like that. I think it makes it look cuter. You feel what I'm saying? Than just to see all the roots, and I think it just looks prettier. And I don't replant. So most of my plants are sitting in. I didn't even realize I got this all on my pants. Oh my gosh. It's like stuff all in my, oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. I have to get my little vacuum cleaner out and get this up. So yeah, you think no for this, Faye? When you see the size of this, you think no for that? I don't know. I don't know. I keep looking back at that because I really want that to act right. I really do. So that's my little plant situation. If he don't find the galvanized buckets, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go like a thrift store or try Walmart. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. Try Walmart. Yeah. So irritating. So irritating. So that's my mishap. That's my frustration. I don't even know what to do at this point. I really don't. I really don't. And when I say this is so gorgeous and healthy looking, like I'm really sad about this. I'm really sad about this. And I don't have peat moss. Did you say I can just replant this? Did she say that? Because I want to make sure that she said just replant it to plant something. Yes, that will be fine because it has a stump, but you have to let the other one dry out. Okay. So because it has a stump, Beverly, if you're still there, or Faye, should I just leave it in this until I find the correct pot and then put it inside of the pot that I want to put it in? I really got a feeling that it's something up with this soil. I really do. And I want to just pull all this out because at the end of the day, oh, okay. So propagating this. Look! One was getting ready to come up. Could y'all see that little plant on there? So propagating in soil is, I think I like that better. Look at that. Look, the roots and everything. This is when I tried that to do what I want to do with this with. But I think I did let it dry out. Let's see how this comes up. Let me loosen up around it. I'm going to have to figure whatever I'm going to figure out today. It's nice and moist in here, so let's see. I don't want to break. Okay, this got root. This got root, so I'm sticking this right in there too. Sticking that right in there. It's just too much going on in here. I'm getting rid of this soil. I feel like this soil is something up with this soil. I really do. Because I promise you, it's like plants just keep dying every week. It's a leaf lean all the way over. Like something is not right with this soil. I think something is... This is another one that I propagated without the... Look it. I didn't even see that. Look. Yes. Okay. So we're going to get y'all in something. We're going to get y'all in something today. If mama got to get out this house to go figure it out and find, because I don't want to repot them again, we're going to get y'all in something. That's a promise, because this soil got to go. I just hate, let me see, I got to use my little tray. I just hate having to mess up. I don't want to mess up the, so y'all can see what I'm doing. We're going to get this out. I think something is wrong with the soil. Like, really. I really do. Okay, good roots. Good roots. Yes. You see that? Oh, y'all can't even see. You see that, Bev? Look at that. Oh, Lord, I got stuff in the way. Good roots. Yes. Okay. So I'm trying to nicely get that off of it. Good roots. Okay. Boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup. We're going to stick that in some water, too. Oh, that's too tight. Too tight. Dargit. That is too tight. Hold on. That soil looks wet and dry. The top of it was, ooh, I'm about to mess this up. But look at that. Look at that. I'm so happy that it's nothing. It looked healthy. Like, they literally look healthy. And I didn't even see that growing. So it was doing its thing. I'm not trying to mess those roots up. Look at this. Like, look at that little baby. Look, this camera is really not showing. Come on. Show it. It still look fuzzy. Anyways, it is a whole little plant growing off of here. So, I'm probably going to have to get... Yeah, you see that, Bev? It was damp way down, but on the top, it was dry, but... I'm getting rid of this. I really think something is wrong with this soil. You think I should get rid of it? The soil looks wet and dry. That pot was way too... That's what I thought. Okay. So it wasn't... You don't think the soil is bad? Because it's a lot of good soil, I think. But I'm not sure. Look at all this soil. You don't think I should get rid of it? Oh, I see like the base looked like something was in there. I think it was so... deep and it was too big that it literally wasn't hydrating the roots good because it was all going down to the bottom, and I think I had the plants so high up here, so it was just wet way down here. It was like wet down in here where the water was settling, but up here it wasn't that wet. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What are y'all thoughts? I gotta go out and find something because since they got roots, they can be replanted. Should I get rid of this soil or should I just keep it? It's not bad soil. Do you think that what I just came to, the conclusion I just came to about it being add new soil with the old? Okay, gotcha. So I'm not gonna get rid of it, sis. I'm about to put that in a bag. Stabilized bag. That's a tough bag. I'm about to put this in the bag. The soil looks like it holds too much water, but for a moist, loving plant, it will be great. So keep the soil. Okay. Now let me show you I got this from Value. This is what I got, and I put in my snake plant because it needed more soil above it. I got this just ready to use, odorless, won't burn, prepared for all plants. My aunt bought me a couple bags of this, and it's called Good Earth. So I'm going to use this. But I'm going to put this soil. I got 2 bags of that. Enough to replant whatever I need to replant. Should I keep it? No. Should I just keep it in here? No, I'm going to put it in this bag. I'm going to put it in this bag. Let's see what's going on. Oh, dang. The bag got a hole in it. Hold on, y'all. I really am making a mess. Oh, Lord. I need a stronger bag. Okay. Alright, I got that soil out, but I feel like, ooh, it was wet at the bottom there. Faith. Get whatever. See, it's still soil stuck in here. Yeah, it was really wet at the bottom. Because that soil was not, look how it caked up in there. It just fell as a big old clump. Look, and this felt real moist. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. Oh, y'all, I am making a complete mess. Okay, y'all should see my floor. Y'all should see my floor. Oh, thank God I got that doggone vacuum cleaner, cause oh Jesus, All right, okay, yep, all right, CPR. You just doing the most. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bev, hold on. I see a little worm. I only see one. I'm about to zoom in on it and let you see it. I'm not touching nothing. I wonder, is this got something to do with it? I think I'm getting rid of this soil, y'all. Look, it opened up. It was just closed. I just seen this, y'all. Never seen a worm in this soil at all. Y'all see it? You see it? It's moving. Oh, no. Getting rid of it. Getting rid of it. I don't know if that's a good worm or not. Let me know. I don't think worms are supposed to be good in something like this. Nope. Nope. And I just had my hands in there. Ah, Jesus. Oh, my gosh. Come on. I need y'all feedback. I need y'all feedback. Is that a good worm, bad worm? Don't those things eat your plant? Don't those things eat your plant? Oh, I have my hand in here. Oh, my gosh. I should have my gloves on. This is why you're supposed to wear gloves gardening or doing anything like this. So hard-headed, and it's moving. It's disgusting. Oh, my gosh. Somebody talk to me, please. I'm getting rid of this. That's my plan. I don't think the worm is a good worm. I don't see any more. Let me break it. Let me break it up. Okay. That's what I thought, Faye. Okay, Faye. Trash. I'm trashing this. Nope. We're not taking no chance. I'm glad those look healthy, right, Faye? And I'm rinsing them off to make sure before I even repot them that nothing, no eggs or larvae goes into the next pot, right? That no eggs or no larvae go into the next pot, because I know that that can happen. That it could be a couple worms and they have laid eggs, and then because you didn't clean off your roots real good, the actual plant will get more babies and you start seeing more worms. Nope. Trash it is. Trash it is. Trash. I'm so glad I did that. I've been wanting to do that for a while. Said something ain't right. And that's what it was. It was something eating my roots and my plants. Those worms was eating the roots of my plants. I'm like, how they falling and the roots is just, like, y'all seen that one just fall? Like the roots were gone. Like the actual little worm or whatever just ate away at the plant. Hold on. Let me get my vacuum cleaner. Using the floor thing, y'all. Let me show you how good this thing do on the floor. Let me see if I can tilt it all the way down so you guys can see me get this thing. This is my new vacuum. I never really did the floor. See how y'all get treats on the lives that other people don't get? Oh, this is good for the floor, y'all. Y'all see that? Yes. This thing ain't no joke. Okay. Come through. Come through. I got stuff all over, y'all. Oh my gosh, that did amazing. Yes. Y'all seen that? Oh, missed the spot. Bam. 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 Now I just want to vacuum the whole floor. Look. And this is the top floor. It's dirt over here from that plant. Oh, some more. Yes. And I'm going on my rugs, y'all. And it ain't changing nothing. Woo! Look at all that dirt I just got up. This thing ain't no joke. I gotta clear this because some of my hair from when I be doing hair be getting in there. That's not something that I want to keep in there. So we're gonna keep you right there. Act like you got some sense, vacuum cleaner. Jeez, hold on. That's because I'm being lazy and not taking it back where it needs to go. Okay. We have found the culprit. It is the freaking worms have been eating my plants. Sucker nuggers. I gotta rinse these off. I gotta rinse these off so I get that dirt, make sure ain't nothing in it. I gotta do it warm. I don't want to shock them. You know what? Not doing that. I'm gonna use one of these bowls, get some of my water. I gotta fill this up with some more water. And I'm gonna lightly, look at them, the dirt done fell all in the thing. Lightly get it off like this. Because I don't want to put that bad water on my plant. So I'm gonna lightly just move them around to get anything off of them. I should have gloves on, but see, hard-headed. Hard-headed make a soft bow tie. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm getting all of the nastiness off of them so I can put it in some clean water. And all the nastiness is in the bowl. Yeah, because we're going to be replanting y'all babies. The babies got to get back in some soil now, Miss Lady. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm so happy that these have roots. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I feel like it's not all lost. I'm going to have to rinse these too because I just stuck these in the water. Yeah. I can't believe the little worms was in there. It's all y'all fault. You gotta pour that out and get another bowl just so I can clean this. I'm gonna rinse it good now. Then I'm gonna fill this with water. I don't want to use all this because I need something to put some in here. So I'm gonna rinse that out a little bit with this. Look at y'all, I'm just making a mess, okay? Just enough to be able to make sure it got water on it. And then leave it till I'm ready to replant it. The only thing I hate about here is the weather because of the simple fact that I can't go outside and paint and do a lot of projects that I want to do. It really stops a lot when we can't do certain things. Ugh, I don't want to break nothing. I'm trying to get them all in this glass. It's going to be temporary. Work with me. Don't die on me. Okay, they all in the glass. All of them in the glass. So I'm trying to make sure I got water to cover. Boom. So now I'm about to fill this up and set this over until tomorrow. All that stuff there is stuff I took out the cabinets that we are not using at this time, being that I switched out to stainless steel. So yeah, I'm going to fill this up. This was the salmon pot from last night. My hubby think he's slick. He be letting stuff soak overnight. Like, why didn't you just wash it? Because it had some hard stuff. I'm going to let it soak and I end up cleaning it. Maybe look into soil you use and maybe look into the soil you use in the pot. Wash the pot with water and bleach. Okay. Oh my gosh, it could mean it is an organic soil and get rid of it. The worm may kill roots and it may lay eggs. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yep. Because Faye said get rid of it. It must feel good to find something out today. Yes. Wash the pot with water and bleach. Got you. Maybe another time check the... What is the dumb cane? There's still hope. Maybe look into the soil you use in the pot. This was the soil that came with the pot. This wasn't soil I bought. When I got it from Home Depot, I kind of left the soil that it was in. Remember I told you I don't really repot like that? So, yeah. That was the soil that came with the plant when I bought it. And I liked it because it has a nice drip plan. Like, this is one of them pots that you can leave and use it just like it is because it was really nice. But, hold on. I rinsed it good, but I'm going to clean it with some bleach and all that stuff like you said, sis. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I gotta clean this too. All this stuff, except for these, is going in a box. All this stuff is going in a box. I gotta peel the mangoes because they are nice and ready and sweet. So this is what it look like right now, y'all. This is what it look like. All of them are in here. And they are just sitting like that. So we're gonna set those over there. If hubby can't find nothing at the second Dollar Tree, he could just wait. I don't think nothing gonna happen to him sitting in water. And I gotta get that project done, so I need him to come back so we could get some stuff started. I can't find, look at me putting stuff on the floor on purpose so I can vacuum the floor again. Yeah. I can't find, I love this little plant. I can't find where he put the drop cloth. We had a roll of plastic drop cloth and I can't find it. So I gotta wait for him to come because where he said it was, I don't see it. Because I needed to paint this item for the living room. The mango's gonna be good. Have you guys ever cut y'all mangoes like this where they're really, really ripe and froze them? Or are they gonna be too soft? Because I usually try to cut them when they're not too soft. Do they still be good for smoothies and stuff when you do that? Maybe look into the soil used in the pot, the yellow plant. This one, you said I didn't do nothing with that one either. Beverly, is that the one you said look into the soil I used? I didn't do nothing with that one either. That is straight from the store. The soil straight from the store. I didn't put any soil in there. Or are you saying look into the soil to see if I see any worms or bugs? Is that what you're saying? How do I do that? Like, do I have to scrape down it? Like, is that what you're saying, Bev? See, Bev, you just be trying to make me work now. Well, I feel like I'm on. Oh, I forgot to wipe this plant down. Oh my gosh. Look at this from the wiping down the walls, the sawdust and all that. Oh my baby. Mommy's here. I'm gonna help you. This or I'll take up this and I'll put the plant water. Where's my plant water? This is the plant water. Look, I got liquid. I gotta clean up. I really do. I'm getting irritated. Okay, so I'll do this and I'll wipe it like that. I gotta be delicate because I will break a leaf and crack it and split it in a minute with my heavy hands. I try not to be heavy-handed, but it is what it is. Oh, this plant. Yes, I know it's like, oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. Who's talking to me? Oh, it was dusty. You can freeze mango when they are ripe. Okay, because I do big box store shoes, organic soil. That one is a grocery store. I got that one from a grocery store, Bev. That was from a food market, like a big grocery store. Like it's called Wegmans. Oh, that one was real dirty. It's like Publix, like the version of Publix in the South. It's Wegmans, like a real. This stuff kind of expensive in there. But if you want some real good fruit and produce and stuff, and you know it's gonna be fresh and good, that's where people go to. Oh my gosh, this plant is so dirty. Oh my gosh. Do you do outdoor planting? Yes, I did a whole flower bed. I think I shared that on my channel. I did a whole flower bed, and last year we had a garden. We had collards, tomatoes, peppers, onions. What else we have? What else we have? Anybody remember what else we have? Rosemary. What else do we have? Ugh. I know this is like, thank you, Mom. Yeah, but I really want to have my garden again this summer coming. That was the summer before last, but last summer we didn't. But that was our first. We built our own garden bed. Now, last summer that just passed, we did a flower bed garden in the front yard. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. But but I'm going to do my flower bed once again. But it's going to have to go around those trees that I got for the low that I shared with y'all from Lowe's. Remember, they had the wrong price tags on them. They was like, I would have been paying 100 and something, and I ended up paying $24 for 4 trees because they had the wrong price on them. Well, they didn't specify the items that were in the 75% off sale. It said trees, and because it was a tree, they had to give it to me because it didn't specify under the sign, oh, no red pot or blue, because you know it's different color pots that cost a certain amount, and you know, to be more exotic or more expensive plants, or commercial prices for like people who are contractors or landscapers. But they had to give me that price. They had no choice because they didn't do their job and mark the sign correctly. So I ended up getting all those plants, trees, 4 trees for my front yard for 20 something dollars. Who remember that? Who remembers that? I was like, yes. They was mad. The manager was mad, and I know he was mad at whoever put the sign up and didn't put underneath, you know, what is it, special, what is it called? Not specifications apply. Something apply. It'll say select items or whatever, just ask in the store. Something like that you're supposed to say, but it didn't say none of that. So they had to give it to me. And there was a lady that was with me looking, because she was looking at them, and she was like, I wasn't paying like $40 a plant. And that's about how much they were. And when she seen I got them, I was like, yeah, and that's my friend. She seen them too. And why she bought everyone? She bought like 30 of them because she's a landlord, so she needed them for multiple houses. And she literally bought all of them. All of them. This plant was so dirty, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I put it here because I wouldn't have seen this dust from where it was sitting at. I see it because the sunlight is shining in here. So this plant really is probably thanking me right now. Hold on one second. I see y'all talking. Look at this, y'all. Oh my gosh. One leaf. Oh. Plants are really like babies. You really gotta, some of them, you gotta really tend to them. Like that one that I was showing y'all, the one you told me the name of Bev with the pink in it. That thing is finicky. It's like a baby. Okay. Okay. Do you do, okay. Oh, because I don't know, because I'm from the UK. Oh, nah. What you talking about, Cammy? How you doing, girl? Do you own a Monstera? No. No, I don't. I don't. I do not. I do not, Bev. I like them, but the way that they grow like out. So it's like a lot of stem, then plant. I'm more of a tropical, leafy looking vibe. That's the kind of what I want. And they kind of give off that, but not for me. You just remind me to wipe my... I had to wipe plants down all yesterday, and I forgot all about this one. I forgot all about this one. I forgot all about this one. And I know it's like, oh my gosh, I was suffocating. For those that don't know about it, it's like literally stuffing a sock in your mouth when your plant has dust on it. And if your house is a very dusty house, unless you're going to be wiping them all the time, your plant's not going to live long if you get dusty a lot, because you have to wipe them down at least like every 2 weeks or at least once a month. And that's pushing it, I say. But yeah, at least once a month you should be trying to wipe them down. Hey, Vernell. Hi, girl. Hey, girl. Yeah, so I'm not cooking anything special today. Am I? Nope, I don't think so. I thought we was going to have leftovers from the salmon. You're right, they killed the salmon. In the UK, our house plants range from $2. Is that $2 to $230? Is that what you're saying? Now, I know online they can be a little ridiculous with they prices of their plants. They really can. Like some of them, I be like, really? I'm not about to pay that. I'm not. I would rather get a baby plant and let it get acclimated to me and let me understand it so that I can know exactly. That's why I like littler plants, because I like to see them grow and they become used to the pattern that you give them, because they're not grown. So it's not like they was used to something to get to a certain size. When they're smaller, it's like you have free range to get them acclimated to your schedule or whatever schedule is that works for you to grow them. And that's why I really like small plants. Whoa. Hold on. This is my husband. I know this is my hubby. Hold on. He getting right. I know it's getting right because I hear it ringing in my ear. Hello? Yeah, y'all hear me talking about some hello. My husband was like, babe, I can't find them. They ain't got none. He was like, what you want me to do? And his legs start hurting. I was like, just come home. He be having that gout that acts up every now and then, and it's starting to act up. So he need to relax. Yeah, he need to relax. He ain't gonna be able to really do much. But I can do what I do. What I still can do the table, whatever I'm gonna do. And I still got to finish that video. I was in the process of a video, and one of my revivers called me, and we had a great conversation. Oh yeah, so me and Sheila was talking, Sexy, who I call Sexy, and she was saying to me that she likes to do her and her friends started doing a thing where they hold each other accountable for getting things on their list done. And she was like, you want to do it? I said, yeah, girl. So I'm going to do it. So what I'm doing is she going to be holding me accountable. I'm going to hold her accountable. He going to hold her accountable. Like, you know, having multiple people hold you accountable. So I might say, okay, sis, today I'm doing boom, 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 boom. I'm going to get that done. And then she'll tell me, hey, today I'm doing boom, 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 boom. And then I think at the end of the day, we'll let each other know what we got accomplished. If you got at least half of them done, that's really good. But you could roll them over, but you don't want to keep rolling them over that many days. So I guess, like, say if you don't get something done today, your goal should be to get it done within that next day, no more than the day after or something like that. Am I right, Sheila, if you hear? So I guess that's how it works. So today, since the stuff that I was supposed to be doing is not little stuff, I was supposed to be building the base to the table in the dining room and also painting the table for the living room. So yeah, those are not small tasks. I gotta sand and do all that other crazy stuff. So those are my two things. But now that his leg is hurting, we probably won't be able to do the big table leg base thing, because one of the saws I don't really like. I wish I had the one where you could put the stuff in and just do that, because this one you gotta, I don't like it as much. Will I use it? Yeah. But like I told you, we had the episode with Home Depot and it was cutting up our wood and chewing it up. So now I have to do more sanding than I really want to. But for the price, it's like, kind of weigh your options. But at the end of the day, I really would have rather not have to sand at all and pay more. But anyways, yeah, that's neither here nor there. So it's coming along, and yeah, you guys will see that. It'll all be parts of the videos. And guys, bear with me. I'm not gonna be able to do it all at one time, and I think it's good to have something to anticipate. And sometimes when a video is too long, you might miss certain things, because you might, because it's so long, stop to go do something else or whatever. But I feel like when I keep my videos a little bit shorter with certain things, it's easy for somebody to sit there and watch through it, because they're like, oh, it's 10 minutes, oh, it's 12 minutes, you know what I'm saying, less than 15 minutes or something like that. But when it's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, I feel like, you know, people's attention span tend to veer off to other stuff. Oh, let me go cook this, or let me go do this real quick, and you might miss stuff. So that's why I don't want my videos to be so long. Want to keep them kind of short, also enough where I can get ads in them, but also I'm going to put them in a playlist, so that way if you're following and you miss something, you can go and find yes, I'm busy every day. You said, girl, Beverly, I be something. This is something weird. This is deja vu, y'all, but it's a good thing. This is deja vu. This is deja vu, but I remember something really good happening as well. Got something to do with, yeah, this deja vu. So keeping them a little bit shorter, where they're shareable and you can rewatch if you decide, and also trying to implement a playlist. So it could possibly be 6 parts to getting it to where I think I want it. I'm not sure on certain things yet, and I don't want to be impulsive on certain things. So some things may be implemented, some things may continue on later. But for now, I do know that you guys will see me redoing some things. I'm thinking about putting some of my artwork in the room. But then again, I don't know. I'm still up in the air with certain things. So that will have a lot to do with when I'm able to do stuff. Because it's like, okay, do I want to do this? And I really need to think it through, because it's not an apartment. And truthfully, once I do it, I don't want to have to do it for some years. Like, I'm not that chick. Y'all know me. And I feel like I can do that because my stuff is not going to look like everybody else's. So it's not like I'm going to get bored of seeing something because everybody's doing it or everybody has it. So that's the great thing about being unique and eclectic. And that's what I like. So, yeah, once I get it a certain point, just understand that this is my home and I don't rent or anything, and I'm not planning on going anywhere if it's in my plan. I don't know God's plan as far as like leaving here and moving somewhere else. I'm not planning on that. But so with that being said, just be patient. I'm gonna give you guys the videos as I can, but I do have videos that I'll probably be sticking in between time because sometimes I may be so tired I can't even edit and it won't get out to you right away. You feel what I'm saying? Like whatever I did yesterday, I still got to go edit that. But I still got stuff to do, so I can't sit down and edit. So I might do tonight. Then both days probably won't get edited till tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of like a catch-up game with the editing. Just depends on like you have your own side. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, sis. I'm not. I've never been, sis. I've never been like a glam glittery, sparkly, gold shimmery pillows and fluffy furry. That's just never been me. And anybody that knows me, I stuck to that consistently. I've never ever had any of that in my home. I think the fluffiest thing I have, I'm talking about me personally, in my home is my gray throw blanket, and that's not really fluffy in my bedroom. Other than that, I don't really do like no fluffy, furry. I'm now here's the thing. I'm not saying it's ugly. It's not for me. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get offended if you don't like it. Like and let me give this to you in this way, just for whoever plays this back. That's like some women love to wear high heel shoes. They have to. It's no options. They always got to have a high heel. Now, when you look at that sister, you like, dang, she look bad. Them is bad. But does that mean you're gonna wear them? No. So that's what I mean. I like what I like, but I also know that it is a difference between trendy and it's a difference between timeless and unique. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that my stuff is different. You get what I'm saying? The way that I decorate may not be something that everybody likes, or people may even like it, but it just may not be for them, or it may not be something that they're brave enough to do because the way that I do things is a little bold. Like it may be real minimal and have a certain look, but then I'm like, bam. Then you're like, oh gosh, I love those. You get what I'm saying? So I always like to have a pop of surprise in my designs where it'd be like, whoa, like where did you get that from? Where did you get those from? And it'll be something that you probably never seen in nobody else's house, to be honest with you. I like to get stuff that other people look at and be like, well, what could I do with that? That's the stuff I like to get. Because a lot of times when it's trendy, it'd be stuff where people be like, oh, I like that. Why? Because it's glittery and beautiful to the eye. I like stuff that looks kind of like, those are different. But I don't know what I would do with them. That's the type of stuff I like. I love your lives because we can help you and you entertain us and you are doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you. Oh, thank you so much, Beverly. You have your style that you love. Thank you, Faye. I do. I do. I do. I do. I love it. And I'm just looking because y'all can't see it. And I did give y'all a sneak peek, but y'all can't see this view that it's like, it's so gorgeous. I just keep looking in there. And I keep forgetting that you guys are behind on what I've showed. So I can't talk about certain stuff because you guys didn't see it yet. So I'm like, ah. Also, I would love to see DIY videos. Check out my playlist, Beverly. Um, Make sure that you got your button selected for notifications. But I have a playlist, guys. I have a how-to playlist. I have DIYs, how-tos. I have cleaning list playlists. I have hacks. I have grocery haul playlists. I have a lot of them I still gotta go through and put in playlists because I still missed a lot of cooking videos that I didn't put on my playlist. I have a cooking list playlist. I'm trying to get more in order with playlists, like the room makeover will have playlists, like room makeovers. I'm gonna have playlists for that. So you can see any room makeovers or changes I did for either clients, family, or myself. Then I want to do, I do have a playlist with plants, talking about plants, how I care for my plants and doing different things, which since you requested, I will do a plant tour. And with the plant tour, I'll make sure to put that on the plant playlist or growing plants or something like that. It says something about plants. So when you get a chance, look at my playlist. I have lots of playlists and I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy watching them. You can binge watch some of my videos that you didn't see yet. So yeah, I'm feeling like my tooth is kind of aching or something. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I thank you guys so much. I'm excited. Let's put positive vibes out on this bad boy. That it shall grow, and it shall not turn yellow. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and we're gonna see what happens. But it's growing, and more leaves are coming, so that's a good thing. And I hope that they'll come and fill out, and then later I can be like, y'all remember the struggle I had with this plant, and it'll be a big old nice fluffy tree sitting somewhere in my home. And I know that if this does do good, it's not going to be able to sit in that vase for long on top of that thing. It's going to have to go on the floor because this plant gets tall. Because it already grew at least like a good 7 inches already. I loved it when you unboxed that plant from Amazon. That, Beverly, that's the plant. That plant that I just brought out the bathroom, that's the plant. And that right there is part of it. Yeah. Uh-huh. That is it. That is it, Beverly. I separated because it was kind of like that. It had a lot of stalks, like separate stalks, where I got 2 in my daughter's room. I'm lying. I'm lying. The 1 in the bathroom and the 2 in my daughter's room is a part of that one. That one there is a Aldi's fine. That's a Aldi's fine. That thing been growing like crazy. Now, I gave somebody a part of that. I gave away a part of that to, I want to say my mom-in-law. And somebody else I gave a part of that away to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that is the plant from Amazon. And it was struggling. It was struggling. You would never think it's from it. No, right. It was struggling, Beverly, and I had like a couple leaves that were getting brown as if they were being overwatered, like they were yellowing, like they were being overwatered. So I removed them, and then when I felt in and see it was multiple stalks, that's when I changed. I hope that a worm is not eating that plant. What, this one right here? I know. But you think it's a worm? Because see, here's the thing, Faye. The way that plant that I just took out and found that worm, that one right there, it will be like, it will look good, and then in a week or so I'll see, like, say all the plants are sticking up and they all looking nice like this, then all of a sudden I see this. Then every day I'm like, it's like this, then like within I'm not gonna say every week, but within every month it was like, then it'll go like this. Then I wake up, I'm like, why is that plant sticking way out? And it would never be nothing up here. And I go deeper, it'll be like a little small circle, not eaten through, nothing you could see through. It'll just be like, look like rotten or something. And then when I pull it out, it'll look rotten and just like it was just at the bottom. And it'll be like that. It'll look so fine. The whole leaf will look fine. But then when you pull it out that soil and get close to the soil, you'll see like a dot or a circle. And not, like I said, something you could see through. It'll just be something that looked like it's just sick. So that's what I think. It was eating the roots. And I think that what was happening, that the roots were not holding the plant no more, and they just fell. So I will go grab it, and some of them just come straight out. Like no root, just come straight out. And this one is weird because it's all around. But the ones at the bottom is really weird because you would think that the ones at the bottom would go yellow first because they're closer to the soil and they would be having whatever deficiency they had, whether it be no watering or over watering. You would think it would hit those first, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm just afraid to take it out of the pot. I'm afraid to take it out of the pot because I'm really not ready to replant that. A cutworm. Yeah, that worm is in that bag and is going out to the trash can. Let me vacuum this up real quick. Don't y'all be laughing at me. I had dropped some more soil. And this is just regular. This ain't even on super or max or whatever. I had soil on my counter. I'm excited. I love my little vacuum cleaner. Alright. I'm hungry, y'all. I am really hungry. I am really hungry. I gotta get a box to put that in. I gotta put those dishes up. They gotta fend for themselves today because I'm not in the mood to cook. And I feel like my tooth is starting to ache. I don't know why. Where does this come from? This one? These babies? Well, no, these ain't babies. I don't know. I don't... You said, yes, these? Or are you talking about some of them down there? I don't even know where to cut that plant at because it's weird. The stems are so thick. Like, they are really, really freaking thick. And I don't even know where, like, where to propagate it. I know, but where would I propagate it? Where would I take the lead? Like, where would I take it from for it to be healthy enough to go? You know what I mean? I'm so mad about this. Where would I take it from? Where would I take it from? Like, what part would I take it from? I don't even know. Because it's so thick. I have no clue where it will come from. Oh, I'm so tired. My plant was all full. Now it's looking all like it need help. Well, all right, guys. I think Beverly might be texting me. I'm not sure. I mean, responding back. I'm not sure. I need to put this water up a little higher because this specific plant keep falling. I remember you want your clothes, how to propagate a dumb. Is that called? I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember it called a dumb cane. If I hear somebody say it, I'll remember the name. But I don't remember it called a dumb cane. That's what it's called? A dumb cane? Oh. Because I know there's a broad name for certain types of plants because of the way they grow, look, and build roots and propagate and stuff. But then there's also specific names. Like this Chinese evergreen. There's lots of Chinese evergreens, but then there's certain, you get what I'm saying, certain names of them. Or since, what is it? Sincervarias, whatever you call a snake plants. That's the name of them. But there's mother-in-law's tongue. The snake plant, like, it's different ones. So I don't know. But I'm gonna, that's what it's called. That's it. Yep. That's it. I gotta remember that. Hold on. I could not find the name on the plant anymore. And I felt some type of way. I'm like, I can't remember the name of it. Okay. DeFimbacia. Okay. So I'm going to look that up, Beverly. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up so I can figure out how to treat this plant. Because I really like it and I don't want to lose it. So, all right, guys. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I need to find me something to eat. The kids will be walking in any moment. They were out trying to find me some galvanized tin buckets. And he couldn't find them from the Dollar Trees that I told him to go to. So I may have to check like Family Dollar, Dollar General, Walmart, some of them places, because I just need two nice size ones. Ones that are this round, but maybe a little bit bigger. Lisa Waters. Hello, Lisa. How are you? I'm just getting ready to head off. So you're going to have to play it back if you desire. I shared a lot of good tidbits in here, and I shared a lot of information in here. And we've been on here for over almost an hour. And so I am ready to log off. I hear my family pulling up, so I'm getting ready to get off of here. You know, I don't know. I be trying my best not to just be on here at all times. I either try to be on at night when I know they eating or doing something, or you know what I'm saying. Don't need me, but when my kids come home from school, I like to be focused so I can talk to them or whatever if they want to talk about how their day was or whatever the case may be. So I don't, some people sit on live for hours. I have children. Even though 11 and 17, so what? You get what I'm saying? They need me. What do you use for making holes in pots? If I did have to use make a hole in a pot, I'll get like a glass drill bit and I'll put tape down and slowly drill through it and pour water, like spray water at the same time. If it's a plastic pot, I'll still use a drill bit and I'll slowly go through it to puncture holes. But I think these are pretty cool because these came from Dollar Tree, and look, they have the drip and the pan in them, and I like them. And I literally would use this and probably spray paint it whatever color I desire on the outside and utilize this because this is a really nice pot. It's a really nice pot. It's just, and for $1, you really can't beat that. And so, it's hard to find pots that has holes in them. I remember I tried to put holes in a pot that I got from not Burlington, Big Lots, and my husband tried, and we ruined it. But I still got it, and you can't even tell that I messed it up. Unless I show you, you wouldn't be able to tell. So yeah, just pop right back in like that. What do you use to keep holes? What do you use for making holes in pots? What do you mean to keep holes open? What holes open? This is my plant spray bottle. Matter of fact, this needs to be sprayed anyway. I'm glad I just wiped it off, so now it'll really drink that water really good. What holes, Faye? So you said, what do I use to keep holes open so soil will stop water from coming out? Wouldn't you want to keep them closed if you want the water to not to come out? Okay, you know what I think it is? I'm only seeing when I come back to the phone. I thought it was longer than that. I thought it was longer than that because it's showing me 57 minutes. It's showing me 57 minutes. I'm like, what are the water? What the water to come? What? You talking about this is a drainage pan. So the when I water this, if I water in this, the water comes into this little pan right here. When I water those, I set them in the sink so it can drain out in the sink. It's been long live with love every minute. Oh, thank you. And like the big ones I'll set in the sink. The little ones I'll set in the sink. Like this one right here, I can water it inside its pot because it's in a pot inside a pot, inside another pot. You see what I'm saying? You want the water to come out. Right. This has a drainage pot. This has a good drainage pot. So it drains right on through into the pot without a problem. And that water tends to evaporate and not have a problem. So this here, I just set that right in the sink when I water it. Then once it's set and I see nothing is dripping, I put it inside this. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I do. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to go. You have a good evening too, Sheila, Faye, and Beverly. I'm not sure who else is here with us, but I thank you ladies for sticking around with me. I thank you guys for the thumbs up, and you guys so freaking rock. Another video will be loaded tomorrow. Not sure exactly what video it will be. Hopefully I can get some things edited. But I do have videos that I have not released, so I'll probably be releasing one of those in between time. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you guys later, Gators. Y'all know I don't like to just jump off. Some of y'all like to say later to me, so we liking to jump right off on y'all. No, we don't say bye, Bev. Say later. L-A-T-A Gator. G-A-T-A. L-A-T-A. Yeah, Faye. L-A-T-A Gator. Later, Gator. We don't say bye. That means permanent to me. I don't like saying bye. I may mess up and say bye sometimes when I'm saying certain, but I try to catch myself and not say bye. I like to say later, Gator. I've been saying that for years. Oh my gosh, years. That's just been my thing. Later, Beverly. Later, Sheila. I think Sheila's already gone. All right. See y'all.